DWTS S34 E1 recap. Robert Irwin leaps in a first as the show courts its peers on Dancing with the Stars Season 34 Episode 1. Robert Irwin leapt over Whitney Carson and into DWTS viewers' hearts. Photo by Eric McCandless/Disney. I type before you today, standing on the shoulders of all those who have come before me. The Dancing with the Stars recappers who have entered the ballroom, poised to celebrate the leg flicks, illegal lifts, and sequin groins that I give flowers to the legend who revolutionized the form, Entertainment Weekly's Annie Barrett, for without whom I would not be here today. Today, it's time to shine the mirror ball trophy as Dancing with the Stars is back. Traitor star Dylan Efron found time to flex while dancing with Daniela Karagak. Photo by Eric McCandless/Disney. Tonight's 34th season premiere and 20th anniversary kickoff celebration was nothing new for the ABC and Disney Plus competition staple. 14 celebrities and their professional dancing partners entered the ballroom looking to showcase their skills after 2 weeks of rehearsal time. At this point in the show's history, the roster of celebrities delves deeply into stars of other reality shows, content creators, a phrase so abhorrent I just swallowed back a small bit of vomit, and actors looking for a mini comeback. It's not necessarily the buzziest location for a celebrity to be seen. Hell, a trip to Irwin might be better for their social status. Yet, right as the show ended, host Alfonso Ribeiro, who, might I add, has really come into his own as the show's host, with co-host Julian Hoff also doing some excellent work up in the skybox, revealed that tonight's premiere episode had double the amount of votes from last season's opener. Now, vote tallies are often superfluous claims by various reality hosts to show dominance. It's a tale as old as American Idol. However, tonight's claims shined a light on the show's resurgence over the past few seasons that Jordan Childs and Ezra Sosa on DWTS S34 E1. Photo by Eric McCandless/Disney. Now, I am not a professor of reality competition series, nor do I intend to become one. But something is in the air with Dancing with the Stars. Often derided as the one reality show for old folks, DWTS has recently become the competition show for Gen Z. This seems to be for a multitude of reasons, starting with casting. While there are still contestants from the Hollywood eras of yesteryear, such as this season's Corey Feldman, the casting department has clearly been working to bring in younger talent from younger skewing properties. The Secret Lives of Mormon wives Whitney and Jen both took to the ballroom tonight, while the Traitors winner Dylan Efron and Olympic gymnast Jordan Childs also joined the sequin shenanigans. The professional dancers have also gotten younger, if not more social media savvy. Ezra Miller and Riley Arnold have become fan favorites thanks to their TikTok abilities, whether or not they are paired with adequate partners. R.I.P. Anna Delvey's dancing career. TikTok is clearly a possible opening in the eyes of the producers, with a new second screen viewing experience being made available live on the platform during the show. New professional Jan Ravnik, most known for being the hottest man on the face of the planet and an era's tour dancer, is also looking to continue to bring in a younger crowd. Disney Plus' simulcast airing of the show every Tuesday night also can't hurt the show's reach. After a one-season trip away from ABC, the show now airs on both networks/platforms, allowing cross-pollination of viewers. As the major broadcast networks frequently complain about viewership erosion, DWTS seems to be one of the few shows with a steady increase in eyeballs. While it's not a true scientific study, my own social media was ablaze with thoughts about this week's dances and who are already the early favorites. Robert Irwin, a DWTS Nepo sibling himself, as his sister Bindi previously won the show, rocketed to the top of the scoreboard at the end of the episode with a jive that was astoundingly sharp for a Week 1 dance. Within minutes, my Instagram stories were filled with clips and claims that he will win the show. On DWTS S34 E1, Robert Irwin and Whitney Carson learn their scores and/or realize they just might win that crappy trophy. Photo by Eric McCandless/Disney. The show itself remains an underrated tour de force of live programming. Tonight's premiere featured 16 original dances, a confetti budget that would put Times Square on New Year's Eve to shame, and a near-perfect pacing for the show's 2-hour runtime. IT remains the only show of its kind of television, providing high-class spectacle paired with an edutaining lesson in the arts. Also, it cannot be understated that the Dancing with the Stars judges remain highly underrated. While Bruno Tonioli remains the reason I feel self-conscious when wearing my long-sleeve shirts unbuttoned, and Carrie Inaba wasn't even present due to illness, the judges always balance compliments and criticism in a way that is rare for competition-based reality. Look at the current crop of American Idol judges, who think everyone who walks into the audition room is the second coming of Aretha Franklin, N.D.Y. Richter, and Emma Slater dance their way to Week 2 elimination on DWTS S34 E1. Photo by Eric. Since the premiere was our introduction to these pairs' dancing abilities, and it avoided an elimination. It's hard to get a firm grasp on each individual pairing. Many scores felt incorrect, with pairs either being underscored solely based on placement within the night. I think Jordan Childs and Ezra Miller would have picked up a pair of 6s instead of 5s if they didn't open the show, or overscored due to clerical error. Bruno held up the 7 paddle, even though he locked in Nate. Even so, this seems like a solid start to a season with a lot of potential for upsets and surprises along the way. Those initial premiere jitters aside, I'm here to confidently place my bets on Robert to go all the way this season, with either Whitney Levitt and Mark Ballas or Danielle Fishel and Pasha Pashkov taking home second. And that next week's double elimination will send Andy Richter and Corey Feldman home. I'm also here to bring out my boldest of takes. Dancing with the Stars is cool again. Some stray sequence. While I do hate the way that every first dance must always use blatant iconography from each star's oeuvre, Elaine Hendricks wearing a bedazzled version of her hat from The Parent Trap is the textbook definition of the gay agenda. Are we just going to ignore that Ilaria Baldwin's anthem song that she danced to was by J-Lo, who is an actual Latina woman? Scott Hoying, singer from Pentatonics, is also in the pocket of the Walt Disney Company, being the writer of the finale song for Epcot's Luminous Fireworks show. If a Disney cast member can't apply to be on Press Your Luck, how is this okay? I kid. Brandon Armstrong's partner, Fifth Harmony's Lauren Joregi, seems to be his first ever real chance at a Mirrorball trophy. Good for him. I hope Andy Richter's next dance is themed to the Walker Texas Ranger lever. Alex Earl is the reheated nacho version of Gabby Wendy. No, I will not elaborate. Amount of episodes that have aired without me going on a date with Ezra Miller. 1.